Hello, welcome back to episode 67 of our Geneforge 2 Infestation playthrough. We are in Phariton's Hall, by all account. The writing on the wall says Phariton's Hall, no factional fighting allowed here, take your nonsense elsewhere. By all accounts, he's a strange and reclusive hermit. The entry for this deep complex is not very impressive. If you didn't sense the power in the air, you'd think this is just another unkempt servile warren. It's a series of natural, low stone tunnels occupied by several rank-smelling serviles. You see one of them down the corridor. He wears the heavy leather belt. Tools hang from it. Engineering serviles are a rare but useful variant on the base design. You notice that the servile looks sick. He walks around unsteadily and his stomach is bloated. He doesn't seem to be in pain, though. You meet a servile, his belt is covered with tools and his hands are calloused. He silently stares up at you. Like most technically skilled serviles, his knowledge of engineering pushes most everything else out of his head. His stomach is huge and it rumbles and gurgles ominously. This doesn't seem to cause the creature any discomfort. What are these caves for? This is home of my master. Phariton is my master. You must not go farther in. Who's Phariton? Phariton told me to say Phariton is a shaper. Phariton wants to be alone to work on research. Phariton is above all the factions and their petty struggles. Phariton will not deal with you and will not sell you his special equipment. Leave him be. I can't go further. Do not head north. If you do, Phariton says we must stop you. What work does Phariton have you do? We work on machines, pylons. We repair tracks. We do what he says with our tools. Another question. What's wrong with your stomach? It thinks about the question for a long while. Finally it says, Phariton made me. He made my stomach like this. He says I am new and different and special. Different and special how? He looks confused, just stares at you. His stomach gurgles. I have another question. Okay. It's gonna explode, isn't he? Whoops. Alright, so they don't care if we take all their stuff. There's no actual swords on the table here. Studded belt. Yeah, that's what we haven't gotten better than a while, is the better belt. +1 to intellect is, okay, so wait, that's private hall. But we need, alright, this hallway is much more impressive than the entryway. The ceiling is high, and its floor is smooth stone. Delicate, twisting works of shaper art adorn the northern alcoves. Some serviles recently worked very hard on this foyer. You see a large artilla chained to a post by the south wall. It has been secured here to act as a guard dog. It is currently asleep. With competent stealth, you might be able to slip past it. Alright. We don't have competent stealth, and we're stealing the metal pot. That's not going to cling around in our junk bag at all. He's asleep, huh? Yeah, well, I mean, was he fire resistance, no acid resistance? This will probably finish him off. Yeah, okay. Well, looks like we lost a servile up here. Or he was chained to the post. Sure, we'll pick the lock. Get our tinker's gloves on. Right, there's a pylon down this hallway. Sure, we'll pick this lock too. Mines. We'd rather deal with mines than pylons. Ew, brains. Brains and hearts. Okay. Before we go getting blown up, let's try out that. Alright. Door's not opening. Just disarming mines. Don't mind us. None of these doors open. Interesting. There's a bunch of scalpels. Doing some sort of gruesome experiments through here from the looks of it. Alright, successful so far. Of course, we go down the back passageway. This room is large, impressive, and strange. First, you have a hard time figuring out what it's for. The ceiling is a high dome, held aloft by marble pillars. There's an altar in the center of the hall, and a wide expanse of elaborate tilework. There are 4 braziers for burning incense, an altar, and the remains of a used canister. The remains of several other canisters around the edge of the room indicate what the hall is for. This is a ceremonial room where Phariton uses his canisters. Serviles built it so that he could ritually augment himself with a sense of style. It's very odd. Phariton has made the use of the canisters into some sort of religion. Okay. Let's see. Right, that's stored that way. This door goes this way. Now we're going to pick the lock. Disarm the mines. Okay, some canisters. Oh, hey, look. Tall shrubbery. Right, we need pacification round of sacred cleansing baton. We have 2 of these. We're gonna throw one there. We're just gonna carry around a potted plant for extra fire resistance. Alright. Missile weapons. And mental magic. Again, tempting. We're not trying to go crazy though. Alright. Disarming mines. Looking on the floor here. Oh. A lot of money actually. Battle magic. Melee weapons. Yep, we could be getting quite a bit more strong combat-wise if we were using the canisters, but used canisters have been discarded here. Phariton has consumed a lot of them. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, 15 maybe? Quite a few. Worrisome number. What's in here? Just let's go check out this back room over here real quick. Alpha Rick. Hello. Alright. There's a battle alpha in this cell, securely chained to a post. It sits in a sullen funk, but its eyes are wild. If it isn't rogue yet, it's close. Bares its teeth at you. I Alpha Rick. I chained here. Chains hurt. Let me go, Shaper. Who chained you here? Phariton. Phariton chained me here because I not obey. Why didn't you obey? It looks confused. Not know. He just say things, and I not feel a need to obey. It sounds like Phariton didn't spend the mental effort a Shaper must constantly exert to control something as willful as a battle alpha. So Phariton beat me and hold me here. Are you a rogue? It stares at you. Not know what that means. I am just me. Another question. I'll release you, but you must submit to my control. Alvarez bares its teeth again. Its head rocks back and forth. With difficulty, it thinks. Creations have an innate desire to be controlled and obey a Shaper, but battle alphas are sometimes too dumb to submit to it. Randall says, yes, Shaper, control me. You aren't sure if it means it. Alright, you can join me. Free Alpha Rick. Reese Alpha Rick. The moment it's free, it gets confused. Then its confusion overwhelms its desire to be controlled. Yes, I free and I feed. No, you will be controlled. Submit to me. You exert your will, forcing Alpha Rick to submit to you. Its time in the cell has weakened its mind. You are too strong for it. Alpha Rick twitches and drools. It goes into a spasm tantrum, flinging spittle in all directions. Then at last it submits. It bows its head. Yes, Shaper, you strong. I obey. I kill for you. It moves to your side. Okay. 187 health. Level 10, he has the Bull Rush and Knockback Blow. 5 strength, 5 endurance. Totally loyal. Love to see it. Alright, that's what that does. Okay. Alright, you know what? Let's give him the... We're gonna give him the skull symbol, because we don't want him to die. Wait, did I not? Oh, because I didn't hit the check mark. There we go. Alright, Rick. Cool. We got a free battle alpha that we didn't have to spend essence for. This is really something that, oh, nasty. A lot of turrets in here. See if we can sneak past, just in case we can't. Here we go. Sneaking past just about everything. Oh, we almost made it. Okay. Air shock you guys. Not bad, not bad. Alright. Here we go. Oh. Well, that's kind of silly. Where's Phariton then? Oh, there's a plant over there. Do we not see him? There's definitely a bunch of shrubberies in here. Sneak by to here, and then to here, and then out. Alright, I guess we'll air shock again. You can go ahead. Wait there. We will fire away. Alright. Yeah, we're not trying to do combat in here. We were trying to find Phariton, but apparently he is one of these side rooms, maybe? Anything? Oh. Freezing shrub, huh? Alright, what you got? 162 health, and you got 162 health. Freezing and spraying. Alright, we're going for spraying first. That doesn't work very good. We need to hit our protection and everything before we go in here. We're actually going to load our last quick save so we don't lose Frick. Alright. Fire here. There we go. Bull rush. You missed. Fantastic. Heal him up. And hit the fire. There we go. Just gonna stab it. You wait there. Wait there. Are we, like, out of range for the turret, but we still have range on our firebolt? That's pretty neat. Just throw some thorns in the junk bag. Was he gonna talk to us? Let's see. You finally found Phariton. This rogue shaper is hard at work in his laboratory. He is bent over an incubation tank at the far end of the room. When you walk in, he looks up at you. He is old and wrinkled, and wisps of gray hair poke out of his hood. He has the strange glowing skin and cold gaze that marks heavy use of the canisters. Power burns within him. He has no concern about your presence. He barely notices you. After the briefest glance, he says, "Ah, a visitor. You may stay for a brief time. Do not play with the machinery. Do not go down the passage to the east. If you do, I'll kill you." He returns to working on the large tank. This laboratory was made to create powerful experimental warped creations, but it is not yet ready. When the new tank is completed, Phariton will be capable of doing some very extreme things. Phariton sees the Alpha Prick. He shouts alert, "Rogue, you bring a rogue here? Get away! Get away!" Oh no. Can I talk to you? You inspect the incubator Phariton is working on. It's a massive reinforced steel tank. It's ready for large, powerful, half-formed creations to be placed into it, so that they can grow big and strong. Phariton is ambitious. A large power line runs along the floor into the base of the tank. No power flows through it. After all, if magical power is pumped into unfinished shaping machinery, anything can happen. Whoops. I don't know, I wasn't trying to kill him. This is a bit frustrating. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to kill Phariton, because he's... Wait, he's stunned. How did he cleanse everything? Fine. Excuse me? Did he teleport me over here? With two little beasties? That's kind of weird. Alright, we're gonna chain lightning you two. I think we might die here. Ouch. Why aren't we getting a turn? We just got killed and we weren't stunned or anything. That was really weird. Alright, fine. I guess we can't talk to him. Well, what happens if we go into combat mode? Can we go talk to him then? You wait right there. Alright. Yeah, don't let him see... There we go, okay. Turns in your direction. He stares at a point somewhere over your left shoulder. With great regret, he is willing to take a few minutes from his work on his incubation tank to talk with you. Yes, what? I'm willing to speak with you since you are not bound to any of those petty trifling factions. What are you working on? What else would I work on? I make creations. I pour energy into them. I alter them. If it improves them, I record what I did and work on them from there. I gathered up my equipment and I settled here. That is how we shapers work. I do not trust the new techniques Barzal is developing. What is Barzal doing? Claims that inside every living thing there are these tiny things like scrolls. They record everything about how the being is made. These scrolls are too small even to see, and they are written in an alphabet nobody understands. It makes no sense. If the scrolls were that small, how could they have anything written on them? Madness. What sort of equipment do you have? A lot of valuable things. Power sources, pure steel, special crystal shards. You can have none of it. Do not ask. It cannot be replaced. I will not give it up. I have another question. Yes, what is it? Can we not offer him the crystal cone? I mean, that was the whole point of coming here. Why have you shut yourself up in these caves? I avoid the madness. The things we create in these mountains, they will make the Shaper Council destroy us. The fools outside, they slay each other over their ridiculous factions. But you understand, you are not in a faction. You should stay away from them. Just gain power and knowledge. Those are the paths, the true wealth. Did you work with the factions before? With all of them, Zachary, Barzal, Toldarek, all had their wisdom. All had things to teach. Then they fought amongst themselves, and I left. Right, another question. How did you come to be in these mountains? I was a shaper, did the dull shaper things, lived the obedient life. I met shapers Zachary and Barzal. They had been to Susha Island. They had seen things, learned things. They promised me something better. I came, I helped them bring life to these mountains, make the woods that grow here, and they gave me canisters. It was glorious. Do you use a lot of the canisters? Of course, who would not? They change you, make magic a part of you, make calling power as natural as twitching a finger. To use a canister is to see deep within the core of the universe. It is a pure good thing. It is truth. Could I have a canister? This calm exterior cracks instantly. No, no, you thief, you will not take them. They are gateway for my mind to purity. Touch my canisters and you die. Phariton realizes that he has lost control. No, not a thief. Do not destroy it. Not yet. He turns away. Alright, can you train me? You are not in a faction. That is wise. You do not help in the fights, the squabbles, so I may help you, but not for free. I am trapped here in my way. I need equipment, supplies, things for my incubator. I need a bar of pure steel. I need new bellows. I need more ink. I need 10 fine mined crystals, and I need a new iron cauldron. My old one is getting rusty. Bring these things and I will help you. It's hard to get out. Oh, so where can I find these things? I don't know. Shopping? It's hard to get out here. Can you provide a shortcut? He thinks, and he points to the east. You can leave that way. It will be faster. Help you get my equipment sooner. Do not take any of my supplies. I have another question. Something I'd like to know. If I must, only because you're a shaper. Alright, what sort of creations are you planning to make? There we go. Phariton looks at the large shaping vat he is making. I had many plans, primarily taking existing creation designs, making them much, much larger. Larger things are more powerful. What do you think will happen when the Shaper Council finally comes to these mountains? I imagine I will leave. When the Shapers learn what we've been doing here, it will be similar to Susha Island. Lots of fire, but more thorough. I have this. Show him the crystal cone. At last, you get Phariton's full attention. It's beautiful. I can use that to make my experimental creations much, much larger. Were you sent by Intisar? I will make sure to pay her well. I'll reward you as well. You can give it to me, and I will pay you in power. Sure, get the crystal cone. Phariton takes the cone with reverence. I will disarm the mines leading to the west canister vault. The power is yours, the money too, if you care for such petty things. Excuse me, I must go install this. He gives an eerie giggle and wanders off. Try and help Drake create a better variety of shrub. Drake Grimwing, I suppose. Yes, you know him. A talented amateur. I admire its ambition, but real research will happen in a proper, well-supplied warren like mine. You should help it, I suppose. I need to cut down the tallest tree in the forest near Rising. I don't approve of destroying such a majestic creation, even if its development was a dead end. If you want to learn about it, talk to creator Shaper Barzal. Alright, another question? Something else I'd like to know. Okay, so not particularly helpful to talk to him. Is there a way to tell him not to go anywhere? Inspect the control panel. It sits right next to a pair of power conduits. Fine crystal fibers extend from the controls into the conduits, enabling the creature inside the panel to carefully modulate the power flow. You poke at the buttons and switches for a little bit, but you aren't sure what they're for. The controlled creature squeaks at you with annoyance. You don't know enough about mechanics to use it. If you use one of these panels, you will turn the gate on and off. When on, power will be sent through the power cords. Alright, let's see what I can take without him getting angry at me. And then let's go this way. You stay over there so we don't get mad. Phariton's lab has power conduits running along the floor. This alcove contains a huge crystal. This power source glows with the energy stored inside. The conduit here is there to carry power from the crystals to the incubator Phariton is creating. No power is running to the incubator yet, though. Interesting. Sending power into an unfinished shaping device can be unpredictable and dangerous. Okay. Stay there. Stay there. Kind of irritating that he gets so worked up by... Oh, that's something we've been looking for. For... Who was it? Maybe for Sharon? I have to look back at our quest once we're done playing this little game of dancing around. Oops. Alright. Alright, leave that lock alone. Right here, right here. Right. There's another tall shrub. We got some ropes. I wish there was a way to, like, do this without having to close it again. Alright. We're just carefully proceeding. Oh, hopefully create cockatrice. There's quite a few of those canisters around, actually. Ooh, a charmed falchion. +2 to battle magic. +10% to magical damage resistance. We need melee training 7. Much lower damage percentage. But the +2 to battle magic could be huge. We're actually gonna go ahead and put those there and pick that up. Alright. Thank you for the coins. Hopefully he doesn't get upset with us for going in his room here. Alright. That's back towards the entrance. And we've got this hallway here with a very difficult lock. So I think we can do this, at least to save some time. And then we'll say right here, we'll go this way. Come up here. Okay, that's just another control for the things. Alright. Where did Phariton go? That's the real question. Yeah, alright. Hopefully he didn't come this way and get upset at us again when we come back through with our guy. Okay, so we would have disarmed those mines, but that doesn't really help us. Disarm the... How do we open all these doors? Maybe that's something... Oh. Okay, I guess we have to fight him. What's his resistances? Poison, acid, not really. You know what? We're gonna dominate you. We're not gonna fight you. We're gonna steal all the supplies really quickly. We're gonna pull the lever. And a bunch of spores. Coon, ink pot. Alright, I think the pylon's deactivated. Nice. Can we just carefully walk back up through here now? Very good, very good. We'll take the essence pod. Yep. Here, we pick the lock. A lot of shaper equipment. Really just have too much stuff. Do any of these doors open now? No. Okay. Tricky. Very tricky. Let's see. Near the back corridors, one of the serviles points at you and shrieks. The small unarmed creatures are about to defend their home against you. Futile, of course, but serviles always follow their orders. Oh, he's gonna explode when I stab him, isn't he? Yep, he's a bomb. Alright, very silly. Alright, we'll go ahead and cast protection then. Yep. These are some silly bomb serviles. What a madman we're dealing with. So we just kind of went the wrong way, I guess. But we couldn't have gone in that door without pulling the switch. So maybe we didn't go the wrong way? Who knows? Who knows? Lots to do and see here. Alright, so we go tell Insitar about the plan. We have Alpha Frick. This Eula, there we go. Insitar was over here. I gave Phariton the crystal cone and he paid. And he sent me my portion of the payment as well. He is mad, yes, but he is reliable. He is true to his word, to the Tarabi, like all shapers. All our prosperity comes from you. I will leave these mountains soon. You have helped my clan recover from our misadventures in these mountains, and I thank you. In more ways I can help your business. Intisar shakes her head. We have been far luckier than we expected, thanks to the shapers. I will take this bounty home, and we will never come to these accursed mountains again. Alright. So did we get anything from that? Oh, we are very close to the next level. Probably need to bump our leadership up. Alright. Do we have any... Let's see... stuff for Phariton. He was about a bar of pure steel, some bellows, some ink, a cauldron, and 10 fine mined crystals. Let's see if we can go to Medab and set some of that aside. I think we've got... Oh, whoops, I went the wrong way again. I always do that on this map. You know, follow the stuff. The little wagon tracks. Alright, Medab. So we've got pure steel here. We've Get quite a few mined crystals. Alright. Put these on the ground. We're gonna put... I don't think we're ever gonna use most of these batons. I don't think we're gonna use the falchion. That's a backup. Wild Adventure, Esoteric Craft, Paths of Fire. A Pure Steel Bar. We have a bunch of mined crystals. What else do you want? A bellows. Alright, now who had the essence? Or need the essence? Sharon's ring. Pure shard of crystal, purified essence, intended of a rogue drake. Do we have all that over here? So the purified essence, purified crystal, pure shard of crystal, deep focus orb, infernal residue, rogue drake tendon. Pure crystal shard, was that what it was? Pure shard of crystal, purified essence, tendon, rogue drake. Let's go see what she can make us. These reclusive shapers are something else. We're getting on to where we're having some really strong creations too. We might be able to beat her little test with the Galax. Stay out of my chambers. Alright. Let's see, about this magic ring you can make. Yes, I am not hoping to even be able to complete the experiment. The ingredients are too difficult to find. I found a flawless crystal. I have found purified essence. I found undamaged drake tendon. Shakespeare's like a bit rough, I suppose, but it will do. Ready to make the ring for me? Ooh, there we go. Level up. I am. I will use a secret technique of my own making. Wait here. She leaves the room. You wait for several hours, listening to the pops, hisses, explosions, and confused howls of creations created and absorbed. The whole house fills with smoke. You make yourself dinner and wait. Just wander into her kitchen. Eventually Sharon returns. She is exhausted and covered with grime. However, she does hold a ring. It is made of gold, set with a crystal. The tendon is inside the gold. It is now living tissue, trapped in gold and kept alive by the energy of the crystal. It will give you nimble fingers and an air of authority. She hands you the ring. It is warm to the touch. Wear it well. It is the only one of its kind. Now please leave me. I must rest. Alright, 200 experience for that. The Infiltrator's ring. Holy crap. +3 to agility. 2 stealth, 2 leadership, 2 mechanics. Okay, we found our new almost all the time wearing ring. That is awesome. Especially for an agent. This is what you want to get. Alright. Well, with that, we're going to wrap up the episode. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.